Hey everybody, welcome back. BogMod here. So we saved, I guess, this guy's family life. And we put him on the path of the straight and narrow instead of being a drug addict. You know, all in all, I say that's good.
On my way.
To Station Street now. Do a little sniffing. Dingo's Legacy. Oh, we definitely want to do this. Oh, and murder occurred at the park. Alright. Melt right. Biggest gossip rag in Calvard. The guy's supposed to be a bit of a headache to go with, so I've tried to keep it that way too. Alright. To the Orbital Cafe. Yeah, but first, let's go murder... Oops.
Go, go, go!
There it is. Hey, Mr. Monster. I'm gonna kill you.
I'll take you on.
A boost would work here.
Hit him fast, Barry.
I shall handle this.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Oh. Time to close in.
Over here. All for you. Make it count, Aaron.
Now's a good time to boost.
Shield up for everybody.
There.
Everyone gets to go faster.
Deploying shield.
Perfect chance!
A boost would work here.
Flaming prayer for everybody.
Deploying shield.
You won't get away with
Energy
it!
output at maximum. Activating skill. Boost gauge limit broken.
Great. It's go time.
Energy output at maximum. Activating out. Boost gauge limit crushed.
Aw.
Time. Master, I need your help.
Goodbye, Mr. Monster. You were a plant.
What'd you expect?
Rebirth, alright.
That's all, folks. Reward deposited.
Cash. We got all the arch drivers. Nice. Which I believe... Yeah. 10 hollow cores to level 5, huh?
Modifying your orbment, are you?
Sentry here. You're in good hands now.
So no just an extension to stunned enemies.
Name's Phantom. I'll be looking after you.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Initiating maintenance.
So we got what?
Let me handle this.
I am Salos. I shall gladly provide support.
Sounds that at least. All right. Next stop, Station Street.
Off we go.
There he is. Middle-aged man. Interesting at all. Mel's editor-in-chief. Me and Dingo go back for 7 years. Sounds like Ruby's interesting too. I mean, no reports about us being involved with it. Need to get under his skin. Getting an article, so I'm not interested. Alright. Help me find Dingo's notebook. A few weeks ago, before he head off for Cray. He had his will ready yet. Looks now. Didn't occur to me, not even for a second, this would happen to him just 4 days later. Fair. Looking into Will's my notebook. Left with a trusted source. If anything happens to me, send out a 4 SPG about it. Track it down. Gone. Worth writing an article about to begin with, but it means it's not worth my while hunting it down. So ignore his words about it. Alright. Gonna find Dingo's notebook? Yeah, we will, of course. Nobody enough to find the thing himself. People who know about as much about my past as you do. Ren, maybe? Is it? Didn't Antes act like he knew him?
It's been some time since we last met, Dingo Brad. Though we did cross paths in Tharbad, albeit...
Barmati might know him?
If we exclude that little encounter, I haven't seen you since your days as a mere informant in Messeldom.
Yeah. And you were still Enrique's second in command back then.
Alright, it's off to work again. Two. Marielle, maybe? Chief does. I mean, his friend group that we know about is kind of small. What happened to me? I think I'm about these ones. Nice alone. That's what he tried to parry this whole time, and all the words he cared about himself. Man, no. Job's a job. Yeah, we don't back down from this sort of thing. She was close to Dingo. Oh, yeah. You heard then? I bet they're talking about Mario. With the bill. Oh well. Don't pay it? I mean, people know who he is. He's got a full-on legal job. What is the etiquette there? What is the legality? You know, so let's say you're at a group. You and some people go to eat, right? And one person up and wanders away. And you guys are like, no. I already ordered these 3 things. I'm going to pay for these 3 things. That's what I ordered. I don't think you can be held... Like, obviously, most people probably would cover it in that instance. From a legal perspective, I can't imagine you could be forced to pay for it. I might have to look into that. I'm kind of curious now. But if you know, drop me a comment down below. Title times!
Be on our way.
Good to see you again. Need something with the paper? Kinda. Sorta. But mostly just you. Please tell me. Where to find his secret notebook? Yeah. You know, the way Fairy's head is positioned almost makes it look like Mario has a very giant hat going on. Oh well. 4. See, they don't come out my own eyes. Ooh! I'm just trying to work some stuff. Sit down. This is info down. Both for reporting and info broker stuff. Alright. Yeah. Got a little whiny. Tried to get to show me his notes. We refused. Oh, he gave you a head pat. No wonder he fell for him. See, I did went through his place too. Yeah, it seems like he would have a secret place to hide it. Other acquaintances. Cover the adult industry for Melda magazine. Alright. In every industry you have adults in it. Fairy, I feel like with the months you've spent here, you have to have gotten a little more clued in. There's one to be protege here, that's for sure. You really have to cover such sexual stuff in your articles. See any place run by the Mafia? Alright. Do you ever visit those sorts of places? Well, I need to fork. Well, we know someone like that. Who's caused some awakenings in some of our other party members. Remember, he's a sexy, handsome man. I remember that, everybody. Or he was. I don't know what outlets. You contacted a woman? Yeah. Right, Pedrogos? Yeah. Oh, that's your jealousy. I think I know the person he's meeting in the Blacklight District. Yeah. This street but goes to show a small world that we live in. Yeah.
Hey, you guys, I want to go with you. Could I, please?
I don't know. There's notes here. It's inside the master me too, you know.
Who knows? Maybe you'll get a peek at them one of these days. Although if I play my cards right, you should never have to.
I'm still not fully convinced you're dead, Dingo. Just saying, that camera was very marginally damaged for a nuclear explosion. Dingo's notebook. All right, Blacklight District.
Go, go, go!
I think I know the exact place to go. Go here, around here. Oh, this pretty lady.
Can we talk?
What's you? You know, I thought I knew you well, but I had no idea you and Dingo went so far back. Investigator Mod's legal adult person, weren't you? Oh, a decade. Older than I thought you were. Makes sense. How did you, meet? Your common whore, making ends meet on the streets. He'd buy information I coaxed from my clients, and I did him favors in some kind. He scratched my back, I scratched his. He was an errand boy working for the underground. Alright. Or working in the underground, okay. The paper, I was pretty intrigued about that side of things. 8 years ago she moved here. Alright. If the lady killed her, she moves his way into the underground. Work? Yeah. What happened to mess with them? She doesn't know. Grapevine. Look for his notebook. Oh, okay. She's got a clue for us. Nada. 3 days before he did it. Yeah, that's good timing. How do you get there? Trainer of the bus. Into his own car. You would have taken a taxi. I guess? That's expensive, though. A taxi between cities? Why would that even run a person? Maybe it's just my geography, but I only remember seeing the taxis going in and out of towards the airport near where I live, not the roads leading up island. Town? Are they? Trying to imagine someone like trying to taxi from like. Yeah, the border, but you know, if the border wasn't there, trying to take a taxi from like Vancouver to Seattle or something like that. I guess this is from since you know we're in fake France, from Paris to Normandy, the coast, maybe. I think we have an idea. There's a certain driver who's helped up. He's even got a name. Yeah. I think we know the driver. We've seen him around town enough. Can't remember his name, but I know who you're talking about. Coming back here to play, don't forget that. The podcast Spriggan and the newbie reporter he had befriended. Alright. Yeah, you know who that is.
Off we go.
There we are. Could the driver be getting the lunch? With your boy.
Let me ask you something.
Hey, Giordano. The big boy with the cute girl hugging his arm. You're scratching his back every now and then? Doing a smuggling run, eh? Alright, 10 years ago? I think it would have been around 20, I think. Oh, Dingo's an older boy than we think. Yeah, stick out of that. Just like that. Been a bus for Cray, and that's I solve him. Alright. Again, I'm still convinced Almada wanted him to get out there. Wanted somebody to see what they were doing. Good thing was laughing up there. I'm happy Carmen came around for that. Oh, he worked for Dante as an information broker. The same guy once he took over. A good rep on the streets. He had a code, and he's so interesting. He had a code. People are so popular with it. But this does not quite seem like the fear-mongering madman we are used to. He was so disaffected with life. Interesting. I wonder if there's more. I mean, Dante had that whole when we killed him. He had this whole what he was looking for, weird madness look in his eye. Well, perhaps Dante still has a role to play in this, or something that was behind Dante. Let's bring the old guy down. Beyond that, don't want to speculate. Yeah. Can't give it to us. Why not? First figuring the guy in the reporter. Key. Alright. Coin locker key. Alright. A station coin locker. Easiest locker you could find. Going by Van's office? Yeah, okay. Jordan, maybe we'll make it up to you with a joyride one of these days when I feel like it. Tell me your plaster and I'll be your DD. Alright, well thank you, Giordano. He's a good boy. He's a good lad.
May we be on our way.
What do I do?
Yeah. Check the coin locker. Around there. Alright. You got the notebook. Extending man. Tricky to throw back up. These most farmers were ready too, and they didn't get spared. Could have known that would happen. Felt like he'd be the public eye anymore after that. Took me out his wing. Good for nothing rookie. Lots of notes about the ringleaders we took down Rastian as well. Oh, yeah, let's read. Let's find out. Viola, gender, female, age 26. The Caddis region in Central East. Caddis annexation by Valis. Sold to a wealthy merchant. Oh. Starting the merchant. Just the Boston Rescue Heads. Petition procedure. Armada, briefly led by Dante, who to whom deals with multi-attributes. She's incredibly dependent on Dante. Interesting. Okay. You look at Zach Dobbs, full piece is not a part of the official lineup. Alright. Viola, we didn't know much about you. But that's really kind of your deal. I'm not that invested in you, I'm sorry. You're a strange sociopath. You seem to enjoy hurting others. And then we found out you had a tragic backstory. Like, yeah, you're still a sociopath who enjoyed hurting others. Yes, the salt pail. Now, Alexander, you also had a tragic backstory. It's the course of your backstory that I don't understand. Taliesin, trained by his father, Homeland. The age 25. Ordered to retake Northumbria for the death of Northern Yeagers. Figurehead. Kurt Wilson's escape. They temporarily took over the government. Oh, they were more successful. As effective government fully. This ensued a massacre of the remaining Sylvians living in Haliask, commanded by the. Ah, so it sounds less like necessarily that they were like the Sylvians were opposing him, but that they was directly told to target civilians. Swiftly and secretly executed by the Northern following his capture. According to another, started up by Dante himself and brought into Legion. Interesting. So he worked with a few different Jaeger groups before getting scouted for leadership. But why? Again, with his background. Why? Government sparing none who dare cross. Again, such a weird personality trait given his backstory. In the search for his final resting place, in the attempt at persuading him to leave Almada. Like, dude. Just doesn't work for me. Person developed by Zach Dobbs. Oh, the name keeps popping up. Hidden East in Zemuria. Hardcore puppeteers who worship a doll made in the image of nature. Sacrifices. Repair. The gardens. Psychological relation resulting in autonomy and emotional expression and diminishing. Ariok! Here. Years ago. The mythic. It's 150. Then Empire presumed. Okay, now this is interesting. Like it might just be some. There are times when I have to question the writing's choice of words because this has interesting implications. If he's said to proceed from the mythical Holy Ishgal Empire. An enormous nation believed to have laid just across the Tian Shan and Ishgal Mountains to Calvard's east. This empire is presumed to have vanished following a calamity 130. So here, okay. So yeah. So remember, there's that border with Calvard. Was it Long Lie? I believe. I'm gonna look this. Let's see. Hold on. Ishgal Mountains. Yeah, okay, so Long Lie is positioned between these two mountains, the Tian Shan and Ishgal Mountains. And the nation believed to have laid just across. Okay, so literally this place bordered Calvard. The idea... Okay, so... Literally... Okay. Well, you know what? Calvard's had a history stretching back centuries. The revolution in Calvard was only a century or so ago, I believe. We'll check it. Calvardian Democratic Revolution... So apparently it was in 1100 was when the family was overthrown. Yeah, and it's like 12 something now. So about a century ago. Which means, according to the timeline, less than 50 years before the revolution, before the royalty was overthrown, they had just across their borders apparently an empire that existed. That they don't presumably vanished. It's your eastern neighbor. An enormous nation believed... Okay, yeah, so less than 150 years ago, right? 130 years ago, apparently is when it vanished, so a little more than a... So, like, yeah. 30 years before the revolution, while Calvard existed as a monarchy, the royalty was in charge, Narboni existed, Liberal existed, all those other nations. Just across their eastern border was an enormous nation, apparently. Just across the border. There's no way it can be mythical. And the idea that you presume it vanished means nobody's gone over there to check. Okay, maybe... Like, I want to know more about the mythical... this Holy Ishgal Empire. It's an interesting detail. What it spins here opens up a lot of questions. If we take this at face value, this is meant to be read. A calamity 130 years ago. There should entirely be records of the Holy Ishgal Empire. Should not be mythical. It should not have been believed. They should have trade that should have gone back centuries. It'd be like pretending, what's a good metaphor? There we go. Spain. So it's like if France treated Spain as a mythical nation. And they didn't know what happened to it. They stopped checking on them at one point. Which was, well, it was 130 years ago. Who knows what happened to Spain? Does Spain even exist? Who can say? No, this is all right. Well, I've gone on to this one, like, because I want to know more about the myth. The Holy Ishgal, because that's a really the way they phrase it and what we know about the setting. It's an interesting topic. But this line confuses me. All right, let's press on. In its heyday, 9 groups served to protect the Royal Imperial line. Eastern sources indicate that he was a warrior resident of Rahu, a tribe of white descent hailing from the west. Like, it's one thing if they were far east and there was a bunch of nations between them and Calvard, right? That's one thing, you know, because you could be like, it then be kind of like, you know, Europeans in the 10th century talking about China. Mythical, mysterious, who even knows? But they're talking about a direct border. It's all bullshit. But in an age where immortals like the land spanning can exist in Erbonia, can't rule out the possibility of there being some truth to it either. Everyone might suggest that his armor and his strangely shaped battle axe might be artifacts. Destroyers claiming his immortality, probably highly likely. He's the primary suspect regarding the Eisenchild's annihilation against Christopher Cray. And not for a fact. More first needed. So I want to double check that it is. Yeah, laid just across the mountains. Okay, so yeah, it's. I mean, part of this could be an interesting hint at how weird the world is, and how weird what's going on in the East is, to call it mythical at this point. Alright, Melchior. Appears. Until use of the orbital net, being controlling explosives. His charges Dante's right-hand man, Covenant, and possibly his lover. Cool. And then the Arthurian one of Order Sanguis also comes from since the Middle Ages. Time before losing to the orbital switching side. And from that, Magistrate all his own. Is he? I'm not convinced Ordos is a threat. About the age. He would have been like, he was a kid then. I mean, it's not impossible. It's just a little odd for a kid to be direct subordinates. Something that Prince of the Underworld. As Dante so much is nothing short of ominous and concerning. Ghouls. Self-worship for the shadows. This is our population. Alright, man. Dante! What about the man himself? And be a member of the DG cult before joining Armada. Perhaps a direct descendant. Black and Silver artifact hidden by the royal family. The Demon Blade. Yeah, then again, maybe it was the sword that changed him. It's a Demon Blade. Shoots in agony. Includes his running his cup thirst fears, but draws many to him. It's code though. I don't know. It's still on that. Okay. Okay, so there might be some other factor he's not talking about. Glasses. Clone. I did. Round seals. Okay.
At this point, I've worked out how I'm going to get everything recorded, as well as how to leave these notes behind. Now comes the real showdown with him. It's going to be the biggest gamble I make as both a reporter and an information dealer.
Oh, it's funny you think that, Dingo. Because I think they set you up.
If, by some sheer miracle, I make it back in one piece, I'll absolutely be following up on those theories I've written about. I can already imagine the hell I'm in for with that dope of a Spriggan and that cub reporter. I really do worry about her. But you know what? At the end of the day, that's just part of the fun.
Alright. Ariox was the most interesting little one there. Mostly because of what it talked about with the Holy Ishgal Empire.
Dingo. Dingo.
You
I know.
dumbass.
He was a good boy.
Who's the real dope between us, huh?
She was totally nuts. How the hell did he find it in him to go that far? Clever and kind man. He was just trying to make amends or settle score. Generally word for everyone's future. He was a good boy. The will of the goddess. Do I get to keep the notes? I'd love to have that, have access to that to reference whenever I wanted.
That's all, folks.
All right.
Love to see it.
Do I get?
Reward deposited.
But I want to know. Do I keep them? Level 4 gray. Fantastic. And a free time point. I don't want to remember on your mind. Going over. This is the site of the Tyrell district. Yeah. Okay. Nope. Oh, that is a shame. Oh well. Is what it is. Thank you for watching, everyone. Sorry I went so long about that one bit about the Holy Ishgal Empire. It's a name drop that has so much promise and intrigues me. And yet the comments confuse me. Let me know what you think about it. I'm curious to know. Obviously, no spoilers. But feel free to share your thoughts about it. And I'll talk to everyone soon for more.